We're going to go to device change.
Mm-hmm.
And then USB.
Yep. You're going to cursor down
here
to the file you want.
That one?
Yep. Now,
and
which way are you going to go here?
I'm going to do it the hard way first. I'll do I'll do the F input.
You want to do F input? Okay.
Yeah, I'll just do that, then I'll do the other way.
Expansion right.
Yep. Oh, these work too. Look
yes,
at that.
it's a touch screen. Yes.
I had a question and I just accidentally did it. So F input.
Yep. F get, F set.
F get. F set.
Execute.
Right there.
Mm-hmm. Again, we know it came in because it showed up there.
Yep.
But you still got to go to CNC memory.
Yeah.
So expansion left. Device change. CNC memory. And now hit your program key and you'll see the program. No, you don't even have to highlight it because because now it's hit the program key.
It's got the active. Okay, program. Right there, program. Boom.
There's your program.
That's cool.
So you want to try the copy paste?
Forget how to get back there.
Program key.
Oh, that one.
Hit it again.
Oh.
Now cursor down to 062 and hit delete.
Okay, and that's down here, right? Oh, it's up here. That one.
Okay, execute. Remember, this is a double redundancy.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Okay, your file's gone.
Yep.
So now you want to do it the other way. Device change, USB, select it, go down and highlight. Well, you got to highlight it first. Okay, expansion right, select it, copy it. Expansion left, device change, CNC memory, expansion right, paste.
But it's not active.
Nope, so highlight it, expansion right twice, main program.
Right there. Thank you.
Now it's the main program.
That's cool. Okay.
So I believe F input is easier,
I do too.
but
Yeah.
I've done copy paste so many times.
Yeah.
You can tell, and I know this is kind of cumbersome. This button, something that you're going to do like that a lot. Trust me, in about a month, it's going to become second nature. Boom, 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 boom.
Right. Yeah, we'll just keep practicing.
Right. So, one thing I want to mention, I don't know if you're going to do it much, but if you go to the data server, you can put programs in the data server. Just think of it as extended program memory. There's a couple caveats about the data server. A, there's only two ways you get a program into the data server. USB or by Cat5.
Right.
Okay.
The other thing, in the other program remember how we just highlighted and deleted it? Whether it's the active program or not, in the data server, it cannot be the active program that you're deleting. You have to go to another program to make it active before you can delete it. But when you're in the data server, it acts just like CNC memory. In other words, you can edit the program on the screen, you can do all that stuff. So,
And make it your main program. And
yep,
right
all that
there.
stuff.
You
Yep.
don't have to actually move it to memory.
No, the data server is memory. It's just an extension of memory.
But it's not, so if we have it connected and we're able to send files through the Cat5 to the data server, unless they copy it over to the regular memory, they're not gonna really access it unless they go to the data
Oh no,
server.
it acts just like CNC memory.
Oh, it's
you
in
can
there.
you can make it active, you can open it, you can edit it, you can do everything. All the Cat5 is doing is giving you another avenue to transfer it.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
So-
we probably won't do that here.
Okay, I just the data, and
I
also
was curious about it.
on the data server programs too. Okay, like you were saying, you want to keep some programs away from the students or whatever. Put them in the data server.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? But
Can we lock the data server out?
no,
Because they don't know how to get to it.
they don't know how to get.
That would help a lot.
And the other thing too is, like I said, It's extended memory. I mean, it is, you can use it just like you do a regular program. Now, keep in mind, like I mentioned before, you have programmed whatever your numbers are in data server. You cannot duplicate that number. So even if you're putting if a student's putting a program into CNC memory, if they're duplicating a number that you have in the data server, it's going to say program already exists. There are some programs in here that are 8,000s, but they're having to do with probing.
Okay. The Haas machines use 9,000 for probing.
Right, well, so 8,000, 8001, 8501, 8502, 8503, 8504. Those all have to do with probing. So if you made it an 8,000 number, other than those, we can use a parameter to lock them. They can't mess with them, and they can't delete them.
Okay. If we have programs like that, I just back them up and then
Sure.
I don't have to put them in there. That's probably.
But that's just another way to lock an 8,000 lock. I would never let anybody play with the 9,000, and the main reason why is your tool change macro is 9001.
Yeah.
You mess with that program or you accidentally delete it, you're not changing tools until it's reloaded.
Yeah.
And you said the 7,000 was 7,000 program was based on, or was it 8 and 9?
8 and 9.
Okay.
Anything 8 or 9.
Thank you.
So what I would do, if you anything, if you wanted to undo the 8
Okay.
and put a program in with an 8 and then change it to a 1, that program's locked. All right, any other questions about putting programs in and out?
No.
Now this will be more, and it'll be covered on whoever puts your probes in. There's one caveat about probing, which is kind of strange, and I haven't figured out why. You have to have an active program for your probing to work. I have no idea why, but in a shop environment, a lot of times they'll run a program, they delete the program out, and then they start setting up for their next job.
Yeah.
Well, they go to probe, but they haven't loaded their program yet. This machine will not probe, and it'll give you weird alarm, like it just won't go, and you're like, well, I know I'm doing it right. It has to have a program active, and it has to be active. It can't be active in the data server. It's got to be active in CNC memory. That's why this 01 is there. There's nothing in it, but that's so you can make it active to satisfy the probing aspect. Why it does it, I don't know. I've asked. I haven't gotten an answer, or I get a convoluted, basically it comes down to that's the way it is. It's kind of like, algebra and geometry. You question the formulas. Don't question it. Just know that's how it is.